Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk briefly about writing skills. And writing is an art and science, and some people are gifted with writing skills. Some people can hone writing skills uh, by years of experience. So I can say it's a blend of both gift, art, and craft. So precisely, like I can summarize in that way. But let me share with you my challenges about book writing and other aspects. Uh, Writing is engineering. Writing is my passion, and writing is my calling. And in my childhood, when I didn't have the paper, I was writing on my hand. I didn't know why I was writing, but I'm basically curious and creative by nature. So I was writing with my pen, and I was writing on my left forearm. Then I was thinking something wrong with me. But later on, I discovered that I had passion for writing, and so I thought it was not a disease. It is a kind of passion which I had. So I discovered, although when I didn't have paper, so I was writing on my forehand with my right hand. So so I came to know that I am passionate about writing. So I discovered about my passion for writing, but I could not pursue this my passion due to various challenges, and I was not blessed with a regular education as such, and I was a college dropout. I was not blessed with the convent education, and I was not blessed with English language, and I started with the Telugu language. So English is not my native language. So at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force. Then I acquired a couple of qualifications through private education. So you can understand the kind of life I led. I don't have any coach. I don't have any guide. I don't have any mentor. But I was just doing the things the way they were flowing. So that's how I started writing. And in between, I served in the Indian Air Force. Then also I was contributing some articles, and I published in some national magazines. And I was it was very difficult for me to understand English. That was one more challenge, because because I started with my Telugu language. That's my mother tongue. Then gradually I learnt about English, and I didn't know how to create sentences. So that was the life, but I led, and fortunately I joined Indian Air Force, and I started uh, learning English, and I grew as a healthy citizen and as a leader. So this is my journey in the Indian Air Force. Then for 12 years I was in the Indian Air Force. I acquired 6 to 7 qualifications, all through private education. There was no consistency in my educational profile because I was a college dropout with the different time zones, different places across the country. I worked. It was very tough time and a challenging time, but I had passion for writing. Then I did business for some years, which didn't work out. Then 2007, and I became an educator. Then I started writing again articles and research papers. So I made my debut as a non-fiction author in the year 2010. Then I published 55 books, and I made my debut as a non-fiction author, and I didn't stick to any particular genre. So whatever was coming, whatever was flashing in my mind, I was writing, and I wrote books in the areas of teaching, training, education. Then again, diversity, executive education. Uh, then I also memoir I wrote, but which is yet to be published. Then I am trying to write a book on my philosophy. So there was no consistency in my genre, but still whatever was coming on my mind, and I was doing it because basically I have passion for writing, irrespective of the area, irrespective of the genre. So so all these things led to but I could not become a master of one particular area. But only one area I am good at is to write. So that is the area that is irrespective of the genre. So then I published 55 books. Then again I had brain stroke in the year 2021. For the last 5 years, I am not able to eat, and I am not able to type with my right hand, and my right portion of the body was paralyzed. I am gradually recovering. Still, I have health challenges. If I didn't have any brain stroke, probably I could have published total uh, 63 books. 8 books are still pending, and publishers were there, available. Everything was available, but stroke was a dampener. The good news is that I survived. Then again, within the span of 5 years, things have changed dramatically. Chat GPT, technology, everything has entered. So I am not able to cope up due to my stroke. Then again, the technology, disruption, everything has changed. So I still find it very difficult to cope up with the health challenges and this technological aspect. But still, the passion to write is still moving. With my left hand, still I am writing, and I also wrote a memoir recently. And there is a software, so lots of things people are doing, but still I am comfortable of writing with my hand. So slowly I am typing and wrote a memoir which is yet to be published. So as long as you are passionate about, then you can continue. And so I can say that some people are gifted, some are gifted, others some are gifted. Some people own the craft of writing. So it depends upon the individual. But if you are passionate about one particular area, and if you work on that consistently, then definitely you can excel as a best-selling author. Then you can become a New York Times best-selling author. So only thing is consistency is the key. You have to improve upon yourself. Then I published 55 books, and one of the books titled "See the Light in You" is the best-selling book, for which His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. So like that, couple of books, they are really amazing. I did it, but health has changed everything. But still, I am trying to get back to my feet. So when we talk about this writing, how I do it means people have different people have different strokes. Different people have different attitudes of writing and styles of writing. So my way of my style of writing is, I follow like whatever comes I write, then compile them by way of book. First I take a theme, what kind of book I want to write, whether it's mindfulness or gender or education or executive education or memoir. So I take one particular theme, then I keep writing chapters. Then I compile the articles, then make them into book. That's how I do it. Then again I remove the unwanted and irrelevant material and keep the cream. That's my way of writing. I don't have any godfather to support or anyone. I do things of my own at my own pace. But one thing is very clear, that I wake up every day morning 4 o'clock, and night 10 o'clock I sleep. Throughout the day I keep acquiring knowledge and sharing my knowledge, and I teach and I write. So these are all the areas I'm specialized and I'm good at. And that too I have currently I have 55 books I published and 45 years of diversified experience, including in Air Force, business, teaching, training. So like that, different areas. Now I'm exploring philosophy. So different areas I'm exploring, despite health challenges. So many challenges, but still I'm writing. So passion is the key, and you have to pursue your passion, whether you get money or not. You must you must believe in dreams. You should be passionate about. When you are passionate about something, then automatically paycheck will come, but it's a matter of time. Of course money is required, without that we can't survive. But overall, I feel that everyone is born with some particular purpose. So you have to utilize your identify. You have to utilize your precious time in such a way that you can also enjoy your life, and also you can add value and impact positively across the world. I request you to consider subscribing to my channel and sharing with your networks. With gratitude.